So here's the thing too. A lot of this, I bet you picked up on, like we did just looking at the guide section. Like for
Mhm,
me, I know that I learned a lot about the best way or what credit cards to get and how to work on my credit.
mhm.
As we learned that in the lounge too about this is not about getting a bunch of credit cards. Little FYI, right?
Right.
It's the traveling like this. So there's two rules to the JGOOT way of travel, which means just get out of town by way. One is go where all the great deals are, and I'm not sure. Can you speak on that real quick? If either of these trips you just happen to get a really great deal that you happen to find, and that inspired you to go?
You know what? To be honest, I still kind of plan my dates, and I know that's not the way Joel does it, but it's been fun to have it still work,
Mm-hmm.
know how to find the deals, and still kind of have it work with my time frames. And so,
I
like
dig
this
that.
trip with the girls, I did have the dates, and I wanted these specific dates, and it is still watching and looking every day and being smart about your travel choices. Made
Mm-hmm.
some adjustments where I needed, but because I have that globalist status, there's flexibility there too, and so I guess in a sense, yes, a little and no, a little on that answer.
Gotcha. And so, I want to be clear about that for people too. The best way to, you're the one person you out there that's going to be the most incentivized to figure out the really how you want to travel because you can find 90% off deals for sure. So that can even just doing those Google search alerts. And last week we talked a lot about that, by the way. So go back and take a look at the live stream we did last Monday. That was with Joel and myself, and he shared a lot of really good tips on that too, on how to find the best deals. The second way to travel, and I know you've used this piece too, is in also using points. When you can't find the really, really cheap flights, you can also use points, and you use that exponentially when you are booking flights and hotels, correct?
Yeah, my first trip to Charleston with just my husband, the entire trip was free, except for all the southern food that we purchased. So we flew for free in the Delta One, and then we stayed in a Hyatt place, nothing fancy like this one. This is a
Mhm.
different Hyatt, and we stayed free, and it was so great. It was nice to be like, I don't care what we're spending on food and crab and lobster. We're just going to enjoy it because
Yeah.
that trip was points, and it was awesome.